What the hell have you done?
Scarlett, please, sit down.
Sit down! Do you think taking my children's going to stop me?
Stop you from doing what exactly?
Where did you take them?
This is far more important right now.
More important
We
than...
need stability. The country needs stability, and this act provides that. Work with me.
This country needs its freedom. Michael wouldn't have agreed to this. He's the one that started this act, and he did it...
Michael is dead. This country is a far different place than it was 3 years ago, Scarlett. There's rioting in the streets, for God's sake. We need tighter security now more than ever. People on our doorstep want to hurt us. I can't allow that.
That's not your decision to make. The people need to know that their government is lying to them, and you can't threaten me into silence on this.
You can't see this right now, but you don't have another choice here.
Charles?
Open the file.
Knowing what I know now, would I do it all again? Someone gets hurt either way, I suppose. But I did what I thought was right at the time. That's all anyone can do, isn't it? Mullen was terrible at remembering to lock windows. I wonder if he ever realised his role in all of this.
No floppy disks detected.
Keycards were beginning to restrict everyone's access. Having the correct level of security clearance was important.
Steve, the fuse box for Charles Coleman's office is playing up. What, again? Don't worry, maintenance are going to be on it first thing in the morning. If it trips again... No.
The guard patrol was quite loose at the facility, at least before all of this. They wouldn't be back anytime soon. The books belonged to the library and weren't allowed to be checked out. I always found it odd that the books we read were so highly monitored. Everything I needed was on that cartridge. The fate of a nation in ones and zeros. I tried his desk drawer, but of course it was locked. Bowman preferred physical keys to their digital counterparts.
You have 2 new messages. Message 1.
Charles, I had a look into the security concern that you were asking me about, and it turns out
Sounds of the bloody 60s, 70s and today.
rash. Give me a call.
That jingle
Let's
would
talk
plague
about
me
this.
for months afterwards.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Bye for now.
Message 2.
Charles, it's Michael. My guys down here are getting pretty agitated about this whole Alex thing. Last time we spoke, you said you had it all sorted. I'm not pointing fingers or anything, but maybe we should have a meeting tomorrow morning to discuss this.
I missed a phone call from Michael that night.
Just call me first thing.
I should have... I wish... The Silhouette server housed hundreds of files on the Union Act, immigrant families, voting preferences, you name it. Very moment, our lives changed forever.
Steve, I've had a security alert. I've paged you the location. Hello? Is there anyone?
I didn't want security to see me up there. They were already on edge from the server blowing. I made my way downstairs. I should have sent something when I didn't see Dan at his desk. The fire exit was the only route out. Once I was out, there was no way back in. The events that transpired next were out of my control. That green glow was my only focus now.
Oh, Mrs. Carson, it's you. I didn't expect you to still be here. I'm going to have to report you in the system. I'm sure you understand. Shouldn't you be leaving, Mrs. Carson?
The air smelt thick with something burning that night. Protesters were getting worse, even before what happened. As I walked further from the facility, I almost forgot how bad things were. The canal was always so peaceful. I remember someone listening to music on a canal boat. Funny. It wouldn't be safe to be out there now. The walk home usually helped me clear my mind after a day's work. That night was different.